I have something we wanted to say about this thing. And because of the new update was absolutely keeps on going and a little bit going as well. So looks like the Golden Valley GP event is absolutely now. So all we have to do, we cannot able to talk about for this thing. We need to talk about for some sort of the garage inside of their cells. But first off, we got ourselves the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, which is I currently have this with against a while ago. So the cash is 299 as we just completely drive off and towards into the map. So looks like in towards like any more of this situation of this crazy things as well. So we're gonna be getting in towards like this else, and I'm not sure that we're going to be starting driving, and because of since then it was eventually cringe. What is absolutely going to be using for the UGC? Wait a second, this is absolutely for a UGC event, and there is no limited cars around here because since I just started to smash all of them. So inside of the garage, this is absolutely for the starter pack. We got absolutely one ourselves here. So this is the basic like these things that the driving empire copied around inside of the garage from the drive world as well. So you can swap any cars as well, and we're probably not sure that we're gonna be customization is absolutely available like these things, and the shop is absolutely for available for the mixture is 40% off. So new cars and one ourselves the images are missing. So we have some sort of a Game Pass pack as well. So the price by Game Pass, the filter is the advanced stats as well. Introduce stats as well. The show off our new cars, and it's probably the off-sale cars are unavailable like this one. So we're probably having a lot of kinds of vehicles, but unfortunately that doesn't show some images as well. So the prices you cannot able to get have certainly having a lot of power as well. So we have any without the Game Pass or like anything we're going to be costing for $17 million as well. So it turns out it's already night. So I forgot to switch the settings as well, and we're probably making towards like this selves as well. So anyways, we're gonna be changing the settings, and we're probably making things for about for many more things as going on well for just about always cleared, and probably we cannot able to talk about for just one pretty much moment. So inside of the garage we're probably not so absolutely for this cringe. Before I'm going to be moving all the way to driving empire, which we still have some other iconic cars and probably still having a little bit of good time since that the Halloween event is over and it is the early days of winter as well. So we're going to be swapping the cars or try to sell cars as possible. So before we're going to be selling cars, unfortunately we didn't absolutely for spawn some images. So looks like we're gonna be spawning some sort of images as well. So I'm not very sure that we still doesn't have any images, so I suggest I'm gonna be rejoining the game sometimes. So Driving Empire did something really copying like these cars as well, because once all of the images has been loaded up, we cannot able to drive some cars as well. Let's check out in the shop as well. So we do not able to exit around of this thing. The mixture is 40% off and become more cheap. So looks like we have already load amount of cars and a lot of good American cars around for the exhausted cars around for Ferraris, and the Corvettes we have still having a lot of Lamborghinis, and probably that turns into everything frictional as Bugatti Chiron. So many of these vehicles we still have any McLarens and Shelby Cobras as well. So it is about time to switch all over, and then especially we still have any of these Toyotas and probably the Japanese cars. And I'm not gonna be making towards like the prices of everything itself for just probably new. So the wait is, I'm not gonna be pretty sure that we're buying everything. So all you have to do, we cannot able to making around for a lot of these cells. So we're already buying of this vehicle, and we cannot able to turn back. But most unfortunately, we have to turn all the way down as well. So I'm not probably gonna be exiting around for just many more moments. We have many more paths. How can I get so much? Wait a second. How can I get back into the garage? It's impossible to do so. We're not allowed to go back into outside, that we should not able to get all the way to the shop. We don't able to swap cars as well. We don't able to drive this thing. Unpin this, and we're gonna be pinning the Dodge Challenger Demon as well. So we cannot able to fight off, but I'm actually going to be selling one vehicle. So to sell cars, as we're going to be plus all of these cars we're going to be doing for around for here. So instead of buying of this one vehicle and so on, we're going to be saying farewell to the Honda Civic and the Golf GTI. So cannot be reserved for just only one thing as well. So confirm this, and another one will be cost around for a 30,000. So will be confirmed for one things as well. So we're not able to sell all the vehicles, but I have only one, I guess. And I guess it's time to move all the way to Driving Empire. Once we got here, we absolutely going to be saying it got it all. So, but unfortunately, that Driving Empire completely changed everything. The time and weather is absolutely going to be disabled as well. So, looks like it's time to get ourselves for a clearer skies. And we're still absolutely using for clouds on and off, and looks like we cannot able to day and night flow, but unfortunately we cannot able to do the following as well because it affects the performance as well. So I'm not gonna be making towards like this thing. So the mute music is on, so eventually we're just gonna be doing for about for everyone as well, so that everybody is gonna be stealing my vehicles as well. So we just gonna be turning on the driver pilot on my vehicles. So looks like it's gonna be turning on anything as well. So I'm probably this isn't gonna be making very sure that will be able to start. So we still have Mercedes, and probably we came absolutely probably like here on any more of these times as well. So we have a futuristic dealership as well from the next decade. Even the last decade ago, before that subject, that we cannot able to do this. But anyways, let's spawn for a Mercedes, or I am not able to do for just only one thing as well. So the Commodore as well, we cannot able to find anything as well. So let's probably spawn one vehicle. We still have the McLarens as well, but we just gonna be trying to customize the vehicle as well. So this is absolutely the beta. If we're gonna be starting the customizing as well, that sent you going inside of the garage. So, but I'm not pretty sure you're unable to customize because oh dear, we have in the customization betas. Test our new customization feature, the accurate seats, performance, and probably may have bugs or issues as well. Previous upgrades have transport under the stock option. So looks like we cannot able to customize of this vehicle because probably that's slightly copying into the drive worlds about for these cells. We can't able to buy vehicles as well before you able to customize as well. So that every since that you just completely buying for this no limited vehicles, we have just a completely couple of more Lamborghinis, and I'm not sure that we're gonna be making towards like everything is gonna be literally ourselves. We still have everything not gone for offer, just like I say. So looks like we cannot able to get for limited vehicles. You owned for one vehicles before we absolutely test drive the vehicles. So we're unable to just gonna be probably driving for all of these vehicles. but not the sudden is absolutely only one vehicle, because we have tested performance in one of our vehicles. To swap a vehicle is probably like we're self to do this. So even before that doesn't gonna be making towards like this other kinds of their cells, looks like we're gonna be selecting one car. So I'm probably sure we're gonna be one car has been selected as well. So looks like it's time to exiting around of this vehicle, and probably that was slightly work to drive a vehicle as well. So that was absolutely before we're gonna be end of this video. The Fords might gonna be removed soon, and we're probably unable to find somewhere cars as well, but unable to find images of these cars as well. So looks like we're just completely getting entering towards of these cars, but some other kinds of features will be removed as well. So the backup spawn is going to be in the customizations. We have still the appearance as well. No spoilers as well. We just literally exploded as well. So we have for the performance as well. We still have anything as well. We cannot able to buy some vehicles. We have appearance of a lot of spawn of these vehicles. We still currently have amount of vehicles, because since we're going to be selecting this vehicle as well. So that what I say, that will be the end of this video as well. And I cannot believe this isn't going to be just like to do so. We're selecting the Ford GT 2017 and being swapped as a newly powered loco of these one things ourselves. So what about one ourselves for the old Ford GT that we didn't absolutely gonna be spawning just like yet? The 2005 Ford GT that we just eventually purchased this vehicle was an indeed of one things ourselves that we're completely already purchased around here. So what about the 2016 Ford GT that I just completely purchased in the vehicle legends that I already didn't? And there we have it, my probably a little bit for like these things. If you just probably didn't like of this video of all like this thing as well, because that's slightly copying things or anything as well before the vehicle won't be able to be despawned as anyway. So thanks for watching, and you hope you give us a like and subscribe, and we're probably making over 15 minutes as very possible. And now the countdown of Christmas will be coming in the next month as well. Before we're ready for the Christmas event that the Fords got removed, or Mercedes, it won't be gonna be very such as a frictional time as well. We still have any Japanese and American vehicles. We got our last for the few of the vehicles we have left. Thanks for watching and for all your support in the round of this driving empire, just copying of the Drive World's garage of this one beta as well. So we won't able to be released of this one thing as well, and I'm gonna be signing off as well. I'll talk to you mini lads all later, because that's slightly not available for some sort of spoilers.